Welcome to NKTelco Sports. We're here at Kettering Fairmont High School where the Marion local Flyers take on the Catholic Central Irish. Tonight's game is sponsored by Minster Bank, Schwimmerman Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental, West Staff, Hometown Opportunity, Lamb's Insurance Agency, 21st Century Kitchens, American Trim, PSG Automotive Outfitters, Wegner's IGA, Fowler's TV, Orthopedic Associates of Southwest Ohio, Upper Valley Career Center, Swan's Mama Rosa's, German Farmers Insurance, NKTelco Sports, and First National Bank. Thank you to those fine sponsors that allow us to bring you this. And tonight it's a regional semifinal basketball between the Marion local Flyers and the Catholic Central Irish. I'm Jeff Henshin. Alongside me tonight is Ron Cruzy. And Ron, we have a good matchup tonight against two high-quality teams. Both teams really had to work for it in the district championship to earn this spot. Nothing came easy in that district final games, especially for the Flyers of Marion local.
Yeah, Catholic Central comes in with a 23-3 record, and Marion local 21-4. Catholic Central beats Cedarville 60-42. Newton local 68-37. Legacy Christian Academy 42-40 in overtime. And they beat Ripley Union Lewis Huntington 56-45 to get here, whereas Marion local has beaten Temple Christian 63-33, New Bremen 61-31, St. Henry 39-38 in overtime, and they've won 16 of their last 17 games.
The Flyers playing pretty good basketball, as you mentioned, 16 of 17. Both these teams have won overtime games in the tournament trail. The last were the Flyers over the Redskins of St. Henry, and I saw the end of the Catholic Central game against their opponent, Ripley Union Lewis Huntington, a much closer game than the 11-point spread. So both these teams tested late. We expect a good showing tonight. These two teams have been good all year. It's a matter of who's going to make the best plays possible here in this regional semifinal action from Trent Arena in Kettering, Ohio. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip here on NKTelco Sports.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
As a business owner, do you find yourself reviewing too many applications, or are you the job seeker filling out dozens of applications in an attempt to find employment? West Staff has been bridging the gap between employers and employees since 1988. Jobs range from manufacturing and clerical to specialized fields such as quality control and engineering. West Staff has the ability to operate as your company's entire HR department or simply payroll employees on a temp-to-hire basis. West Staff, your partner in business.
Welcome back to Trent Arena. The starting lineups first for the Marion local Flyers. Number 5, Nathan Bruns, 6'6", junior, averaging just under 15 points a game. Number 22, Matt Rethman, 5'9", junior. 24 is Tyler Prenger, 6-foot senior, averaging just over 6 points a game. Tyler Mesher wears 32, he averages 16 points a game, 6'2", senior. And Justin Albers wears 33, he's a 6'6", senior, averaging just under 6 points. Flyers are coached by Kurt Guttemoller, assisted by Greg Neatfeld, Andy Smith, and JV coach Mark Ronenbaum. And now for the Catholic Central Irish. Trey Dunn wears number 5, 5'8", senior guard. Sabian Doolittle, 6'3", junior. averaging just under 15 points a game. Dominic DeWitt wears 23, 6'2", senior, averaging 7 points a game. Jacob Wober, number 25, a 6'3", senior, averaging 8 points. 32 is Peyton Harris, a 6-foot junior, averaging 8 points a game. And the Irish are coached by Cody Sorensen, assisted by Jerry Foley and Brian Cooper. There are your starting lineups. The Flyers, the first time this tournament trail that they will be the guest on the scoreboard. They will be wearing their blue uniforms, yellow numbers trimmed in white. The Irish, the home team tonight, the white jerseys, gold numbers trimmed in green, and we are ready to get started here from Trent Arena. I'm Jeff Henson, with me tonight, Ron Cruzy, and Ron's been a long season. One of these teams are going to go home, but that's 32 minutes away for that decision.
Yeah, record-wise, pretty much even, but you know, you hope Marion can come out here and maybe not take as many threes as they did in the district final game.
You saw that district final game, a low-scoring game, went into overtime. Marion Local did not shoot well from the field, nor did they shoot well from the foul line.
They're looking at a zone here by the Fighting Irish.
Like a 1-2-2 maybe?
Or
two
maybe
guys down.
A 3-2 zone.
Bruns, a three-point shot, hits iron, goes over the bankboard, a violation after about 32 seconds of action.
Yeah, Friday night they took quite a few three-pointers for the season. They normally take around, 28% of their shots are threes. So if they get more than that, they like to get it inside and get it in to either Bruns or Mesher if they can.
Marion Local just really shoots only 28% from three-point range, so
right.
It's part of their offense, maybe not a very high, consistent offensive piece of the puzzle, but something that they do try to keep the defense honest. First shot by the Irish, taken by number 10, Sabian Doolittle, no good. Quickly down the floor come the Flyers. Each team held the ball for about 30 seconds. That shot strong by Justin Albers, rebounded by the Irish. Driving right to the basket, having the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay here as Rethman got a hand on it.
You talked about Marion shooting 28% from the three-point line, but overall they shoot 48%. So you would take that any day.
Man-to-man defense for the Flyers. There was a brief opening there for Wilbers. They couldn't find him the basketball, but they will reset their offense against the man-to-man Marion Local Flyer defense. Flyers 9-0 in the Midwest Athletic Conference this year. First place for them. And the Irish, as we looked, Ron, not apparently a part of a league affiliate that we could find. Is that correct?
That's correct. Could not find a league that they're in, so I would say they're independent.
Step back shot by Trey Dunn. Triple shot. Nice move by the 5'8 junior guard. Dunn averages 8 points a game. Flyers come back facing the zone defense once again. Held the ball in the first possession for about 30 seconds. Came up scoreless. Shot it quickly their second possession, scoreless. Third possession is a turnover. Trying to get into Bruns, but on the other end, a nice play by Mesher. Coming down and corralling the pass into the interior, but the Flyers give it back. So 3 turnovers here, back-to-back possessions. And the Irish will walk it down.
Flyers like to put good pressure on the basketball. They like to turn turnovers into points if they can.
Witt over to Doolittle. Very patient offense right now for the Irish. Peyton Harris, pull-up jumper from the baseline, too strong. And the Flyers will slow things down themselves and try to get another offensive look here. The past 2 possessions, Ron, have been turnovers. 3-point shot taken and made by number 33, Justin Albers.
They would take that. He's 11 of 52 coming into this game. That's 21% from the three-point line. So
not a high percentage, but he hit the open shot.
Yeah, he took the open shot.
So a big bucket for the Flyers, as trying to answer is Doolittle. Sabian Doolittle, his triple rolls out. Tie game at 3 apiece. Mesher, his first look at the basket, gets his own rebound. battles, knocks it away. The Flyers with a third try. Bruns for three, and Bruns, Nathan Bruns with a triple shot. Back-to-back three-point buckets by the Flyers in back-to-back possessions.
And there's the guy right there. If he gets hot from outside, he shoots 35% from the three-point line. That's over 50% if you turn that into twos. So he's the guy you want to get open out there.
Very nice percentage from that distance. Two-point shot taken by Wilbur, and it goes off of a Flyer. It will stay with the Irish, as we have just played under 4 minutes, or just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. 2 3-point buckets by the Flyers, 1 by the Irish. A 6-0 run right now for the Flyers. Nearly tipped away, and it results in a turnover. And we talked about this before, Raman. The ball's out of bounds. It's really 5-on-4. I don't know why teams don't try to pressure that more. And that time, a little bit of pressure, didn't get the initial steal, but it does cause the turnover.
Yeah, Marion Local got their hand on the ball, and just a little deflection off of a fighting Irish player, and you get a turnover.
Failed to mention that Nick Tangeman had been in the game. I missed that. Number 20, he sits out. Tangeman, a 6'4" junior. I never knew. I missed when he went in. He's on the bench now. 3-point shot in the corner, off the mark by Prenger. Entry pass in to Albers. Second chance opportunity. Opportunity cashes in. Good pass by Prenger.
And that's one thing they can do out of that zone. They can have offensive rebounds because you don't have any box out responsibilities in that zone.
8 unanswered by the Flyers. Entry pass knocked away, and it'll be out of bounds. Good defense by the Flyers. They will.
Good job there by Tyler Prenger. He saw the lob coming and he got over on the weak side and deflected the ball.
There's Nick Tangeman, number 20, 6'4" junior, averaging just under 5 points a game. Also in for the Flyers, Ryan Koenig, number 3, 6-foot senior.
So the Flyers are getting some extra players in here in the first quarter to get their feet wet. So if they need them later on, they'll be ready to go.
And things right now going to Marion Local's favor. They forced another turnover.
That's a third turnover for the Fighting Irish.
Whistle on the court, a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. I'll let Ron go through our sponsors.
We got Fowler's TV, Upper Valley Career Center, Swan's Mama Roses, German Farmers, NKTelco Sports, New Knoxville Supply Company, Minster Dental Care, Minster Bank, WKKI, K94 FM, Hometown Opportunity, American Trim, PSG Automotive Outfitters, 21st Century Kitchens, Sweeterman Pharmacies, Keyhole Pizza, West Staff, Lamb's Insurance Agency, Orthopedic Institute of Southwest Ohio, Wagner's IGA, and the scoreboard sponsor tonight is First National Bank. Think First. And the player of the game for Marion will be presented with a T-shirt sponsored by NKTelco in New Knoxville.
Thank you to those fine sponsors that allow us to bring you this. Once again, this is regional semifinal basketball from Kettering Fairmont Trent Arena. Another basket for the Flyers.
Nice job by the Flyers getting inside the Bruins, and then a kick back out and a drive
by Nick Tangeman. Off the bench points for Tangeman, averaging just under 5 a game. A 10-0 run, now a 10-3 lead for the Flyers. Man-to-man, again, pressure defense. Much of the Irish offense, Ron, has been on the perimeter tonight. Entry pass taken away. Ryan Koenig comes up with a deflection and a steal, and in transition they find Mesher. Nice block by number 32, Peyton Harris. The block and the rebound for the Irish. They get a chance here to score. It's been a while. Pull-up jumper by Sabian Doolittle off the mark. The Flyers down the court looking for something in transition. Bruns for 3. Back-to-back triples, or I should say 2 for 2 in the night is Nathan Bruns.
I think he's feeling it. He's put that up pretty confident.
When we say Bruns or Bruins, it's the same kid. I can't remember which one is, which they're announcing it as Bruns. The sheet we have says Bruns, and You ask 6 people and you get 7 different answers.
We've done it both ways. I've done it both ways in the same game already.
I think I've already accomplished that, as there's a shot taken by Trey Dunn. Here comes number 5. There we go, make it easy. Koenig loses the hand, gets it back. Entry pass, Mesher doesn't miss many of them.
Nope.
Mesher, 61% from the field. Not quite automatic, but very consistent.
And that's what the outside shot does. They hit, 3 threes already, and that pulls the zone out a little bit, and that's going to open up things in the middle for Mesher.
15-0 run for Marion Local. The Irish scored on their first possession, a triple by Trey Dunn. And since that time, it's been Marion Local offense and very good defense. They've forced a number of Irish turnovers and stopped the ball there, do they, with a kick by Ryan Koenig.
Number 14.
Rethman back into the ball game, as well as Pringer. And also for the first time tonight, Jack Beaning, number 14, a 6'1 senior, Beaning his first action. Nice entry pass, though, and a much-needed bucket for the Irish. Dominic DeWitt, 6'2 senior, his first points of the game. Under 30 seconds to go, first quarter. Marion Local very much in favor right now to have at least a 10-point lead at the buzzer.
So Beaning came in for Mesher, so Mesher will get the rest of the quarter off. Probably come in at the start of the second quarter.
Bruns already with 6 points on 2 3-point baskets. Bruns inside the line, kicks out. Pringer for 2, buries it, assist. Bruns basket. Pringer, a good first quarter for the Flyers. They lead 17-5. We'll be back with more basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
For over 27 years, the knowledgeable, reliable, and experienced staff at Lamb's Insurance Agency has been providing superior auto and home insurance to the people of West Central Ohio and Indiana. The team's understanding of the agricultural community and farming operations is second to none. We support the local communities because we are, well, local. If you are looking for excellent claim service, stop by or call today for your quote. Lamb's Insurance Agency, representing Ohio Mutual Insurance Group.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me, and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Welcome back. A good look there at the Fort Loramie defense. Their defense has been good, their offense has been better, and overall we're on a very good 8 minutes for Coach Guttemiller's team.
Yeah, it kind of goes hand in hand. You get good defense, you push the ball down the floor, and the offense turns up a little bit.
They've hit some big shots. They shot pretty well from 3-point range.
Yeah, from 3 points, they're 3 of 5 so far here in the game.
Bruns with 2 of them, and I think also
7 of 12 overall from the floor.
Left-handed shot by Jacob Wober. So now 2 baskets for the Irish in back-to-back possessions.
The Irish were 2 of 8 from the field in the first quarter.
Not many shots, too many turnovers.
Yep.
And speaking of turnovers, trying to make his move to the basket, Matt Rethman.
That's the 4th turnover of the game for the Flyers.
Flyers also had some extended possessions. I think you talked about the rebounding on missed shots. The Flyers were able to get a couple of those and get some other opportunities. I think the Irish were all one and done, except for the couple made buckets they did have.
I think that, again, that has a lot to do with the defense. Marion playing man-to-man, and they're going against the zone on the other end. And if you shoot the 3 especially, you're going to have a long rebound out of that. And if they don't box you out, you got a good chance for a second opportunity.
Drive baseline by number 1, Micah Ichi. He tries to dump it inside. There's a foul. A push called on Marion Local's number 24, Tyler Pringer. In for the Flyers, number 33, Justin Albers, back in. He replaces Nick Tangeman. This is the first game here at Trent Arena tonight. Following this game is Fort Laramie versus Russia. A third matchup between those two schools from the Shelby County Athletic League. People are beginning to file in. A lot of blue and yellow for the Flyers. A lot of blue and yellow for the Russia Raiders. Already seen some red and black for Fort Laramie, and mixed in there is also some green and gold for Catholic Central. 17-7. The only scoring so far in the quarter has been a basket by the Irish. A turnover, pass by Pringer, stolen. Had a man open down the floor, couldn't get him the basketball. Trey Dunn for three, and the Irish now have scored 5 unanswered.
And Marion has yet to get a shot off here. We played almost 2 minutes.
In that last transition opportunity, they had a man open down the court, could not get him the pass. It was stolen. Mesher turns, has it stripped. Good defense by, I believe it was Harris. Nope, number 25, Jacob Wilbur. Big possession here for the Irish, as well as the Flyer defense. Wonder if the Irish score, if we'll see Coach Guttemuller take a timeout. Wilbur, turnaround jumper, back iron, no good. Rebounded by Trey Brown. Shot is blocked. Stays with the Irish.
So the defense did its job there, other than they didn't get the rebound.
And I had just looked down. I don't know if it was Pringer or maybe it was Albers or Bruns that got the block.
Yeah, I thought it was Bruns, but
if it's Bruns, that'll be his 26th block on the season.
And number 10, Sabian Doolittle.
Irish basketball.
he's listed as 6'6", but boy, he jump. Plays much more like 6'8", 6'9".
Mesher guarding ball now. Up top, it remains Irish basketball as we approach the 5-minute mark. Nearly was an offensive foul. Make it a definite call. Offensive foul turnover against Trey Brown.
Yeah, once he lowered his shoulder, that was a no-brainer.
Right idea, but like you said, the aggressive move results in a turnover. And the Flyers yet to score this quarter. They had such a good 8-minute first quarter. They've, I think, only taken just a shot here maybe, or was that even?
The Irish here in the second quarter, they've gone to a man-to-man defense.
Top down, quick turnaround jumper by number 5, Nathan Bruns. Bruns 8 points on the night, 19-10 your score, and a good possession that time for the Flyer offense. Give the assist to Tyler Mesher.
So when it comes down to it and you need to settle down and get some points, they either go into Bruns or Mesher.
Interior shot, no good off the mark. Was Doolittle's shot, and the Flyers with the rebound. Here comes 6'6" guard Bruns over to Mesher. Rethman now with the basketball, drives to the basket. Nice move off back of the iron, no good, and there's a foul. Mesher knocks down the Catholic Central player, and he pops right back up. So a foul against Mesher.
Foul number 32, Tyler Mesher. His first, team second.
His first foul. Bruns comes out of the game.
Not many fouls called either way, Ron.
No, 2 team fouls for Marion and 1 for Catholic Central.
And really, it's been that type of game. Not a lot of interior play, especially by Catholic Central. A lot of their stuff on the outside. We're working pretty hard now inside. Is Peyton Harris. He's working against Nick Tangeman, 32-20. Keep an eye on that. They were bodying up a bit.
So that offensive foul, the last possession, was Catholic Central's first foul.
3-point shot off the mark. That one was taken by Micah Ichi. Bruns back into the game as well. Comes in Colin Everman, number 12. Everman, 6'1" senior, averaging 4 points a game.
So Mesher comes out for a quick blow.
I have already 11. Take it back. Not 11.
We'll see if this time they try to get it in. The Bruns inside.
9 players for the Flyers already have played in this first half. Nice defensive hands by Trey Brown, number 3, getting the steal, causing the turnover against the Flyers.
So the Flyers still only 2 shots here in the second quarter.
And just 2 points. Hard to the basket. Shot was altered by Albers if he did not get a piece of it. Off of the Flyers, so tough break as going in for the score was Tangerman. Goes off of Tangerman.
I don't know, would you call that a shot?
Take a look at it here. Tangerman goes up, not for sure. The strip was right there, and it could have maybe caught his fingers.
Questionable at best.
So the Flyers now will go back to defense as coming out as Prenger and going back in as Rethman. Rethman trying to pick up a little full court pressure against Trey Brown, and Catholic Central will let Trey Dunn, number 5, bring it up. He's a 5'8" junior being guarded by Rethman. Backdoor cut. Nice help defense there by number 20, Nick Tangerman. Diagonal pass. Of course, a chest pass. A lot of hands in the way as that one I hope is overturned. That should be Marion local basketball.
I think they're not. Yeah, they got to overturn that. Yeah, they did.
Boy, the Flyers have rotated people in and out like a turnstile here, Ron.
Yeah.
There's been a open door policy, a number of guys getting in, staying fresh to keep the pressure up. Need to get some offensive rhythm going again. They've scored just 2 points, make it 4.
And that may be part of the game plan too, because I don't think Central Catholic plays a lot of guys, maybe 7. And maybe they're trying to wear them out. You know, the Flyers have been pushing the ball up the floor.
Interior drive, nice left-handed move by Trey Dunn. Dunn now with 8 of the 12 Irish points, so.
But we won't know if that philosophy works or not until later on, maybe in the last part of the third quarter or beginning of the fourth quarter.
Albers and Everman zig and zag, if you will. The ball goes out of bounds. Turnover Flyers.
And that's 5 turnovers for Marion Local here in the second quarter, 8 total. They come in the game just averaging 12 a game.
The Irish, I think, Ron, seems like they've taken better care of the basketball in the second quarter. They've shot better. Number 10, Sabian Doolittle from downtown, his first points of the game. Doolittle is the leading scorer on the Irish team, averaging just under 15 points a game. And the Irish have come back to within 6. Albers into Mesher from 13 feet, goes 12 and bounces out.
Flyers could use a stop here and get the momentum back.
Irish, this will be a good test for their offense here. Cut into a 6-point lead. They've trailed by as many as 12. Open side drive. Mesher, good hands up defense. And there'll be a late whistle and a foul. Mesher tried to go straight up, and he'll be picking up his second foul. As Trey Brown with a strong move to the basket.
There we saw one of those delayed calls again. The call wasn't made till the ball hit the floor.
Two shots for number 3, Trey Brown. Limited stats we have on the Irish. All we can tell you is Trey Brown averages 8 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists.
That's the first foul shot by either team here in the first half.
And 3 team fouls on the Marion Local. 2 of them belong to Mesher. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 21-16, 5-point lead. Number 5 with the basketball, hands off to Prenger. Backdoor cut, nice pass, nice bounce. Colin Everman, a 7-point lead, nice pass, nice finish by Everman.
We don't know how much man-to-man defense Catholic Central plays during the season, so it may be such a thing, just not used to it, but Flyers had an easy backdoor play there. And that's a set play coming from the bench, too.
I'd like to remember who threw the bounce pass. I'm frustrated. I saw it, but I just can't think who it was. That was a nice, the backdoor cut's beautiful, but the bounce pass is special, and both of them executed to perfection.
Yeah, we've seen them run that play before.
Final 20 seconds. Under 10. Irish go to work, trying to cut into a 7-point lead before halftime. Doolittle. They're going to have to get a shot off here quickly. They settle for a desperation three. It's off the mark by Dunn, and there is your second quarter buzzer. At halftime, it's Marion Local 23, Catholic Central 16. We'll take a break and come back with more basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Best part of my experience at Upper Valley is getting to know different teachers and the way they teach, so you learn a lot about how college is going to be in the future. My name is Paige, and I'm from the Exercise Science program.
Mama Rosa's is looking for dedicated people to join their family. You will enjoy benefits and camaraderie not available at most jobs. Our culture promotes the idea of teamwork, respect, and honesty. It also encourages excellence in our performance, which translates into a quality product for our customers. Go to mama-rosas.com to begin your career.
Welcome back to Trent Arena. It's halftime here with the Flyers on top 23-16. And with your first half stats, here's Ron Cruzy.
From the field for Marion Local Flyers, 10 of 18. Catholic Central, 6 of 17. From the three-point line, the Flyers were 3 of 5, and the Irish 3 of 7. Flyers did not shoot any foul shots. The Irish shot 2 and made 1. Rebounding edge went to the Flyers 9 to 7. And the Flyers had 8 turnovers in the first half compared to 7 for Catholic Central. So a big number there, I think, is the turnover amount for the Flyers. Like we said, they averaged 12 a game and had 8 in the first half. So if they can cut that down, and if their average is right, they only have 4 in the second half, they should be in pretty good shape.
Well, ball control will be special here in the second half. Marion Local outscored Catholic Central 17-5 in the first quarter. But Catholic Central outscored the Flyers by 5, 11-6. So just 6 points for the Flyers in the second quarter. So the offense has the possession here now. First for the Flyers, they'll try to get back in rhythm, back in groove. Entry pass knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Marion Local. Good defense there by number 25, Peyton Harris, coming on the other side of Mesher. Ball maybe thrown on the wrong side. Mesher making a good defensive move at the end to force that deflection.
And the Irish start out the second half in a man-to-man.
They played zone the entire first quarter. Marion Local scored 17. They play man-to-man in the second quarter, give up 6, but they give up the first bucket here in the third quarter to Tyler Mesher.
And that's pretty much an automatic for the Flyers when they start the second half, get the ball inside to Mr. Mesher.
Catholic Central inside as well. They answer with a basket. A turnaround inside shot by Sabian Doolittle, 6'3" junior. Doolittle now with 5 points. Bruns led the Flyers in the first half with 8 points. Make it 10 now.
Nice drive there. Looking for Mesher underneath. Mesher saw he wasn't open, so he goes out to the elbow and creates a lane on the baseline for Bruns.
So 2 baskets and 2 possessions for Marion Local. Catholic Central will try to do the same. They opened up on their first possession with a basket, and they get another turnaround jumper by Sabian Doolittle. So Doolittle now 7 points here in the game, and back-to-back baskets by him.
Both teams 2 for 2 from the field.
Albers inside, nice pass. Mesher misses the shot, defended there by Catholic Central is Wilbur, and he forces a difficult shot. Catholic Central with the defensive rebound. 1 and done for the Flyers. Catholic Central with a hoop here. Could go for 3, if you will, to start the third quarter, and if it does, it'll be Doolittle. He misses his first shot of the second half. Rebounded by the Flyers. Bruns pushes it down the court.
Not much ball movement there for the Fighting Irish. Just one-on-one, and ended up taking an off-balance runner.
Albers tries to find Mesher. Pass just a little underthrown. Good defense by the Irish. And here a chance now, a 7-point game. It's where we were at halftime. Catholic Central. A bucket here, we're getting them back to within 5. They were at 5 a couple times in the second quarter. Could get no closer. 3-point shot up and in by number 5. Trey Dunn for 3, and that's the closest now that the Irish have been, 27-23. Rethman, a quick triple of his own, answers right back.
So Rethman with a nice answer, so takes it back up to 7-point lead for the Flyers.
Well, a big shot by Rethman, Ron. He's 7 of 34 on the season from three-point land, 21%. It's a tough shot. Your team now only a 4-point lead, but he answers it with a big 3-point shot. And the Irish come right back with a 3-pointer by Jacob Wilbur.
They're 4 of 5 from the field here in the third quarter.
Cross-court pass to Prenger. Looking for Bruns, they find him. He is fouled. Right idea by Wilbur, but when he swung down, it's a pretty obvious call.
If he'd went straight up, he'd have been all right, but when his arms came down, that's when the whistle happened. Bruns comes in the game 69% from the free throw line, 56 for 81.
Good on the first free throw.
That's one thing they had trouble with against St. Henry was the foul shooting, 14 of 28 for the game.
There's a good look at that play. Boy, Wilbur had nice defensive position, but when he threw the arm down, you're writing your own telegram to get a foul called.
He canceled
Not telegram, but
he canceled the good position.
Yeah, he did. So Bruns off the mark. 1 of 2, a 6-point game for the Flyers as we approach the final 4.5 minutes of this third quarter.
Seems like the Irish have had trouble getting into their offense. It's a lot of dribbling outside and everybody standing still.
Man-to-man defense throughout by the Flyers. The Irish have shot some 3-point shots tonight. A foul away from the ball, and it's going to go against the Irish, number 23, Dominic DeWitt. The backside rebound gets called for the foul.
23, Dominic DeWitt. That's his first. Team second.
So that's a second team foul for the Irish. No fouls for the Flyers here in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter.
Bruns had a couple 3-pointers in the first half. Pulls up with a soft baseline jumper. Bruns with 13, the Baker's dozen. His team up by 8. It's a good pull-up jumper by number 5, Nathan Bruns.
The Irish have yet to answer defensively against Bruns.
Travel violation, turnover. Nathan's brother Ryan had a fine season at Ohio Northern. In attendance tonight is watching his younger brother play. We also saw Coach Bentzman from Ohio Northern tonight watching high school players. Potential Polar Bears for the future. The Polar Bears finished a good season on the men's and the women's, for that matter, a good season as well for Ohio Northern. Under 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. Mesher inside, shot blocked by Wilbur, and it maybe went off a Flyer hand, and it did. So the block shot, I believe it was by number 25, Jacob Wilbur, a 6'3 senior, and then gets a break that it goes off the Flyers' hand.
Yeah, the right idea again, the high-low action, Bruns to Mesher. And Mesher's having a little trouble getting his shots off tonight. Normally, with his quick feet and footwork, he has no trouble getting his shots off.
Tough shot in the paint by number 10, Doolittle, who had a good start to the third quarter, a couple baskets. Pass deflected again, chest pass intended for Bruns, gets knocked away. Turnover Flyers. Knocked off of the hands of Pringer. He's in the passing lane.
Yep.
Got a piece of it.
They're denying the ball to the wing. They know that's where the offense is to start. And if they do complete the pass, they're forcing them to the baseline and then helping out from the weak side to prevent layups.
Ichi up top with the basketball between the leg dribble. Everman defending. Now it's a drive and a shot by number 5. Rattles around, falls out. Trey Dunn, that was on the attempt. Rebounded by the Flyers. Tangeman. Everman looking for Mesher. They get him the basketball.
There it is. There's that quick feet right there.
I don't know if you get 2 pancakes under his shoes when he shoots it, but boy, he gets a shot off quickly and softly. Timeout's going to be taken by the Catholic Central Irish. It's a full timeout. We will take a full timeout with them as well. You're watching boys tournament basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything. I call that progress.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Welcome back here with the Flyers on top by 10, 35-25, 2:08 left. Second timeout taken by the Irish so far. They need a bucket run. They've been scoreless. They had a good start where they maybe hit, 2 or 3 of their first 3 or 4 shots. Since that time, not much.
Yeah, they've cooled off a little bit, and momentum went to Marion Local, and Marion Local is shooting mostly 2-point shots. They had 1 3. The rest of them have been inside the arc here in the third quarter.
Yeah, the 3 was taken and made by, if I remember right, Rethman.
Yeah.
She put number 22 down by that, so we know who it was.
4 of 6 from the inside the arc so far in this quarter for the Flyers.
A 12-9 run here by the Flyers has opened up the 7-point lead to 10. 3-point shot by Doolittle. No good, a whistle, and we're going to go the other way. Good box out by the Flyers.
The supply source for residential, commercial,
Good defense, following a timeout. They didn't have any breakdowns and really forced the Catholic Central Irish again to work through their offense, and kind of just with a pull-up desperation three-pointer a little bit, seemed that as a result of their offense.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised here after that timeout if they don't run that backdoor play again.
A lot of guys flashing through. Good movement by the Flyers.
That wasn't there.
The entry pass, Everman. No good on the shot. Boy, good look by Colin Everman. Unfortunately, it does not drop. Ichi turnaround jumper in the way was Justin Albers. He maybe got a piece of it. Definitely altered the shot. Albers gives it back to Bruns, and they will reset. Everman for three, no good. Albers, nice rebound. Goes off of his hands. Tough break there for Justin Albers, a 6'6" senior.
Dominic DeWitt back in the game for the Irish, along with number 3, Trey Brown.
Matt Rethman, 22, back in for Everman.
He's in for Colin Everman.
Prenger up top on defense along with Rethman. The bottom three guys, Albers, Bruns, and Mesher. That is the original starting five for Coach Kurt Guttemoller.
For the Irish, they've gotten some good production off the bench from 5'8" junior Trey Dunn. Came into the game averaging 8 points. He's got 11.
Baseline shot blocked by the best defender on the court, the foam bank board. And that one, you laugh, I've seen it. It's usually my team that is one that gets blocked by the foam the most often. We had a lecture of that at practice the other night. That's another story for another time. Mesher up top, hands off to Bruns. Nice job sealing the ball with his body. His 15th point. 2 seconds left. They have to get a shot off quickly. They do. No good off the back iron. 3 quarters are in the books. The Flyers will take a 37-25 lead to the fourth quarter when we return here on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CEREC and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
Welcome back. The final 8 minutes about ready to get started. A good look at the Marion local student body section. A strong showing tonight for the Flyers. A big gym now, Ron, as the second game, again featuring the Fort Lummi Redskins and Russia Raiders.
Yeah, it's filling up
filling
quickly
up
after.
Here. That game we will have as well. The winners will meet each other on Friday night at 7. The fourth quarter opens up with a turnover as Mesher got his hands into the passing lane and forces the turnover.
And that's 10 turnovers for Central Catholic, or Catholic Central.
Mesher.
Now we saw them do that at the beginning of the third quarter, get it into him. Beginning of the fourth quarter, they do the same thing.
10 for Mesher. He joins Bruns in double figures, and there's a basket for Trey Dunn. So a nice move for Dunn. They needed a bucket, and they get one. Prenger picks up his foul. Doolittle's had a nice game himself. He has 13, almost half of the Irish points, and with a free throw here, he will have half.
Yeah, he came off the bench to do that.
And he now has 50% of his team's points. 14 for Dunn, 28 for the Irish, and 39 for the Flyers.
Wonder if his nickname is the Microwave. You know who that is?
Yeah, he was in the NBA.
Yeah.
Joe, there's a three-point bucket by Justin Albers. Oh, Joe, who is it?
Well, I don't even think it's Joe, but I forget. He played quite a while ago.
Okay, well, that can mean a lot from your age group to mine.
Yeah, it might have been before.
Shot by
your time.
Doolittle off the mark. So who's the microwave? I think I know
Vinny
him.
somebody, wasn't it?
Vinny Johnson?
Could have been.
Flyers on top by 14. Mesher with the basketball. Timeout by Coach Guttemuller. A 30-second timeout with the Flyers up by 14.
We've got some sponsors here to thank. Fowler's TV, Upper Valley Career Center, Swans Mama Roses, German Farmers, NKTelco Sports, New Knoxville Supply Company, Minster Dental Care, Minster Bank, WKKI, K94 FM, Hometown Opportunity, American Trim, PSG Automotive Outfitters, 21st Century Kitchens, Sweeterman's Pharmacies, Keyhole Pizza, West Staff, Lamb's Insurance Agency, Orthopedic Institute of Southwest Ohio, Wagner's IGA, and the scoreboard sponsors, First National Bank, Think First. The Player of the Game will be brought to you by NKTelco.
And I checked with my social media guru, Scott Robinson, in the van, and the microwave was, in fact, Vincent Johnson.
There you go. Yeah, I had that right or not?
What's that?
Yeah, I had that right.
You didn't know. He said
I
Vinny
said
someone.
Vinny Johnson.
I said Johnson. I said Joe. I was thinking wrong, but Vinny Johnson. Now, what brought that up, I don't know,
Yeah.
but it's always fun to have some fun facts.
Yeah, we thought number 5 there, Trey Dunn, coming off the bench with 14 points, so he has to come off the bench ready to go, and they used to call people like that the microwave.
Instant offense, like your hot dogs and your popcorn.
There you go.
Bruns gets fouled in the act. Where would we be without a microwave? I'd be 10 pounds lighter, probably.
We'd probably still be here.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
but I'm
we?
thinner.
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat if I had to make it.
Oh, boy.
Bruns at the free throw line for 2. He's 1 of 2 from the night. Very limited opportunities for the Flyers.
Yeah, only 3 foul shots for the Flyers. Only 2 for Catholic Central.
15-point lead. It was as close to as 4 in the third quarter. As Bruns makes both, he now has 17.
Little sigh of relief from the Flyer fans. They're in a 2-3 zone now, are the Flyers.
I don't know the exact score, but I know a three-pointer by the Irish cut it to 4 points. Offensive rebound missed there was by number 3, Trey Brown. So they have a chance. Can't come up with the second chance. Rethman bounce passes to Everman, and they will stay with the Flyers. Just over 6 minutes left. The winner will come back here on Friday and play the winner of Fort Loramie-Russia. That game follows. That game will be here at 7 p.m. The Trent Arena, home of the Fairmont Firebirds, as Bruns, now with 19, he'll go back to the line for a chance at 20.
I've had a lot of success with Bruns inside.
Doolittle picks up his foul, the second, and you see the replay there. Nice play by Nathan Bruns.
Checks in for Justin Alvarez for the Flyers. And for the Irish, back in the game, number 23, Dominic DeWitt.
Tallest player the Irish have is 6'3". That's number 25. Jacob Wolbers. Bruns at 6'6".
Like you said, plays a lot taller than 6'6". Tough matchup. Free throw is in. Bruns now with 20 on the night. He leads all scorers. Mesher with 10 for the Flyers. And on the other side of the scoreboard, number 5, Trey Dunn with 14.
So the 3-2 zone, they want the Irish to hit from outside if they can.
Definitely going to force them to come from behind from outside the paint. Corner 3 off the mark. Mesher runs down the rebound. Mesher will bring it up himself.
So the zone has worked the last 2 possessions with shots from the outside by the Irish, both misses.
The Marion Locals done a pretty good job defensive rebounding the basketball, limiting the Irish to 1 shot. Nice reverse layup. Beautiful move by Nick Tangeman.
I wonder what was going through his head when he's up in the air. And
he goes, I hope I don't hit the ground too soon because I'm not far enough yet.
Yeah.
Little English on the ball. Good touch. His 4th point. He averages just under 5 a game. Nice move by the 6'4" junior, Nick Tangeman. And now it's a 19 or 21-point game.
Nice
Block
block.
shot. Offensive stick back is missed, but getting fouled is 25, Jacob Wober. He will go to the line for 2 shots.
Flyers foul number 20, Nick Tangeman.
So the Flyers have stretched their lead out to 21.
Jacob Wober shooting 2.
Wober with 2 shots. He has 4 points on the night. Makes his 5th point. He averages 8 points on the season. The Flyers, mentioned earlier, their first tournament game this year in the blue jerseys. If they hold on tonight, they'll come back on Friday at 7 o'clock. Again, will be the visiting team on the scoreboard. Again, they will wear these same blue uniforms and face the winner of Fort Loramie Russia as Wilbur connects on both.
For Catholic Central, number 1, Micah Eaching for Jacob Wober.
So now the Irish pick him up full court, man-to-man.
Did I say that right, Ron? He made both free throws or just the last one?
He made both of them.
Okay, that was 28. Mesher
It was 28.
misses the first shot, gets his second one. He is fouled in the act of shooting. There we go. There's a 30th point on the scoreboard.
Yeah, we had it right. The scoreboard just a little slow.
Mesher, free throw opportunities for Mesher. I believe these are the first of the night for him. On the season, Mesher shooting at 65%.
64 of 98.
65 of, here, you can take another look at it. A little bit of, boy, they're fine if they don't swat their arm all the way through.
Yeah.
I mean, he obviously came through in a follow through, and you can't hit the shooter when he's still airborne.
They want that big block, and
Send it, yeah, and they get a foul instead.
Yeah.
A shot here by Mesher would make it 66 out of 100. Quickly, the math, Ron, percentage-wise.
That's pretty good.
Maybe 66% right on the head, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Mesher with 12 points on the night.
I thought maybe you were just testing me because you didn't know.
I knew the answer. I had my calculator right next to me, so Mesher checks out. Jack Beanie, number 14, in for him. Zone defense by the Flyers, a 21-point lead as we approach the final half of the 4th quarter.
And what that zone has done is really slowed up Catholic Central.
Trey Brown off the mark, rebounded by the Flyers. Albers, and here comes Rethman, bounce pass. Good defense by, hustling back on defense was number 3, Trey Brown. He prevents the layup, but it'll stay with Marion local.
And what Catholic Central really needs is a fast offense, a fast-paced game from here on out.
Going to be hard to come by for a good disciplined team in Marion local. And what's really hurting the Irish is it's been a struggle to score, and they've only got now less than 4 minutes to get the job done. And Beaning's going to be a crowd favorite. He kisses in off the glass. Beaning her first bucket.
Marion 5 of 5 from the floor here in the 4th quarter.
So they kind of made a statement, the Flyers did, Ron, the first few minutes of this 4th quarter. You know, they weren't going to let Catholic Central get a run made against them, and they've done just that. They've answered the call. They've outscored. As Rethman checks out.
Yeah, 5 of 5 from the floor. That's all from inside the arc. 5 of 5 from the foul line. So just a perfect quarter for the Flyers.
Wholesale substitutions for both, I shouldn't say for both teams so much, but for Irish Catholic, the Flyers will still have on the court number 12, Colin Everman with the basketball right now, Ryan Koenig. Also on the court, Nick Tangeman.
They can be
Justin Albers.
very patient with the basketball. They don't just take anything but layups and open shots.
Again, a late whistle. Looked like the Euro hop got called late. Kind of an awkward landing there. It wasn't very clean. Maybe that's what helped sell the call as a turnover. So the Flyers will come back here Friday night. Regional championship game. They're going to have the luxury now to come out here and watch a bit of the second game. Kind of see who they're going to play and prepare for a big one on Friday for the right to go to Columbus for the boys state tournament championship. Strong move to the basket. Unfortunately, Tangeman can't quite hit the layup. He had a nice reverse layup early in the quarter, but couldn't connect on this layup. Remains a 23-point lead. 16-5 run here in the fourth quarter by the Flyers has opened up this game, which at one point was a 4-point game midway through the third quarter.
They're taking way too much time.
Long three, long rebound goes back to number 5, Trey Dunn. Ball stripped away, Ryan Koenig with it. And the Flyers will pull it back out, run some clock.
I'd be very surprised if they take any threes from here on out.
Albers off the glass and in. Justin Albers. 8, make that 10 points, double-digit scoring tonight for Justin Albers. That puts 3 Flyers in double digits. Coach Gottemiller is going to get some other guys in here. And there's a whistle, a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. We'll let Ron go through the sponsors.
Fowler's TV, Upper Valley Career Centers, Swans, Mama Rosa's, German Farmers, NKTelco Sports, New Knoxville Supply Company, Minster Dental Care, Minster Bank, WKKI, K94 FM, Hometown Opportunity, American Trim, PSG Automotive Outfitters, 21st Century Kitchens, Sweeterman Pharmacies, Keyhole Pizza, West Staff, Lamb's Insurance Agency, Orthopedic Institute of Southwest Ohio, Wagner's IGA, and the scoreboard sponsors, First National Bank. Think First. Player of the game will be brought to you by NKTelco.
A 25-point lead as newcomers in for the Flyers include number 10, Max Albers, number 21, Sam Hilsman, number 42, Matt Everman, along with Ryan Koenig, number 3, and Jack Beanie, number 14. And dialing long distance for the Catholic Central Irish is Dees Cantazero. Maybe a little bit too late. The Flyers will try to respond back with a triple from number 10, Albers, off the mark. They'll go back to work with the offensive rebound. And 2 other Flyers now into the ball game.
That's Alex Hine.
And they are number 15 and 23. Kyle Francis is 15, and Alex Eink, a freshman, 5 feet 5 inches tall, wears number 23. Pass a little too strong out of the hands of the 5'5" freshman. There's some minutes here for these young guys as they will get a chance to come back Friday night for the regional championship game.
So the Flyers with 13 turnovers, so they just went over their average of 12. So they've done a better job here in the second half of taking care of the basketball.
Eink with the basketball. Hopefully his uniform doesn't slide off his shoulders. Pull-up jumper by Francis, no good. They did a nice job handling the ball. Now gets in the way, knocks it out of bounds. Good defensive play by Alex Eink. So 51 seconds left. A good run here in the second half by the Flyers. Opened up the game from 4 to 22, and that's where we're at here. The final minutes, or seconds, I should say.
Flyers were 32 points so far here in the second half.
Left-hand jumper off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. Rebounded by Everman. Matt Everman with the rebound. Here come the Flyers. Just over 30 seconds left. Kyle Francis with the basketball. Max Albers up to Sam Hilsman. All the way around it goes.
He was thinking about pulling the trigger.
Albers back to Eink, and that's probably where the game's going to end. The Flyers will dribble it out. The Flyers will advance to the regional championship game. They will do so in convincing fashion tonight. A 22-point win for the Flyers, 55-33.
Final score, Marion local 54,
We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll wrap things up here from Trent Arena. You're watching Boys Regional Tournament Basketball on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
We knew that we could use Hometown Opportunity as an avenue to reach out to people, not just in this community, but across the state.
Hometown Opportunity was my saving grace, honestly.
We viewed it as a great resource for us to get the word out about our company.
I saw all the commercials, billboards, and I thought, just give it a shot, why not? And they offered me a photography job on the spot, which was thrilling because I've been searching for months.
The Hometown Opportunity website definitely makes that connection.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpaug, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Automotive Outfitters, your truck accessory headquarters.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers, to families with the pitter-patter of little feet, to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Welcome back to Trent Arena. The Flyers of Marion Local have defeated the Irish of Catholic Central by 22 points, 55-33 with our game numbers. Here is Ron Cruzy.
From the field, the Flyers 22 of 37. The Fighting Irish 12 of 42. From the three-point line, the Flyers 50%, 4 of 8. And the Fighting Irish 5 of 16. From the free throw line, 7 of 8 for the Flyers, 4 of 5 for the Irish. Rebounding edge went to Marion Local, 23-16. And 13 turnovers for Marion Local and 12 for Catholic Central.
Well, it's good to see the numbers on the left there for the Flyers, much different than the numbers we saw the other night against St. Henry in that struggle, but yet a win. But they shot the ball much better tonight, Ron. You saw them play, obviously a different performance on offense.
Yeah, I kind of got a feeling they shot a few foul shots maybe between then and now, and they were much better to foul line, much better tempo, I think, especially on the offensive end. They shot a lot of shots inside the lane, especially Bruns and Mesher, and Bruns was on, and that was the difference of the game.
Well said, and we spoke highly of him throughout. We're going to go ahead and announce our Player of the Game award winner tonight, and that goes to Marion Local's Nathan Bruns. He finishes the game with 20 points, a fine performance, pretty solid offensively through the night, and again, handled the ball and played defense as well for his team.
Yeah, he established the offense from the outside in the first quarter with a couple threes, and then they were getting the ball inside to him later on, and he had a couple and ones inside, very effective.
He led the scoring for the Flyers, and the rest of the Flyers that scored, Bruns with a 20, Tyler Mesher in double figures with 12, also Justin Albers with 10, 4 points from Nick Tangeman, 3 from Matt Rethman, 2 from Tyler Prenger, Jack Beaning, and Colin Everman for their total of 55. One player in double figures for Catholic Central. He was number 5, Trey Dunn. He finishes his night with 14 points. The Irish will finish their season at 23-4. Marion Local goes to 22-4. And again, they will come back Friday night for the regional championship here against the winner of Fort Loramie-Russia. That game next on NKTelco. I'd like to thank our crew that brought you tonight's game. Our production engineering department included Daniel Allen and Scott Robinson. Camera personnel, Bryce Hamrick and Dan Lawson. For my partner, Ron Cruzy, I'm Jeff Henson. We hope that you enjoyed this telecast. Once again, your final score, Marion Local 55, Catholic Central 33. Thanks for watching.